Once a saint called all his disciples and said, "Bring a bag of potatoes with you when you all come to discourse tomorrow. But remember that each potato you bring should have the name on them of the person whom you envy." Disciples who envy many people bought as many potatoes with them. Next day, all the disciples came with potatoes in a bag. Some bought less, some bought more. Now, Saint said to his disciples, "For next 7 days, every one of you should keep these potato bags that you bought with. Wherever you go, eating, drinking, sleeping, walking, whatever you do, these potato bags should always be with you." Disciples didn't understand anything, but they knew they had to follow Saint's command. After 3 or 4 days, the potatoes started to rot, and the disciples started to get disturbed by the smell of those potatoes. Somehow, the disciples spent 7 days with those potatoes. After the 7th day, all went to Saint with those bags. One of them said, "Saint, why did you ask us to keep these potatoes with us? They started rotting and smelling, so it was difficult to keep them with us every minute." Saint smiled and said, "When you start feeling the burden of these potatoes in just 7 days, then think how much burden will be on your mind when you envy other people. This jealousy puts an unnecessary burden on your mind and rots your mind with negative thoughts just like these potatoes. So you should remove such wrong feelings from your mind. If you cannot love anyone, then at least don't hate. This will keep your mind clean and light." Hearing this, all the disciples threw jealousy out of their hearts along with those potato bags.
Lesson of the story. We sometimes have the burden of jealousy, envy, and hatred in our hearts, without even knowing the fact that it's a burden we are taking with us everywhere. And that is the reason we don't feel peace. Put this burden away and see how peaceful your heart and mind will become. If you have liked the story, hit the like button and subscribe for more stories.